Hi, this is Tim with True North Industries. We produce the Freedom Hauler. I wanted to go over a little bit of history and some of our generation of our models. This is the Idaho tote that we purchased. We purchased this in 2018. I'm just going to run you through some of the differences on the units and how we have progressed through the generations. Initially, if you wanted to tow this as a trailer, then you would have this accessory that would bolt onto here, and it would be carried up here when you were not utilizing. Then you would lock the axle out when you're going to use it as a trailer. You would either have an air actuator that you would flip a switch to lock the axle, or you would climb underneath and put a bolt in there when you're using it. In the tote mode, this would be removed and connected at your 2 points to the back of the vehicle. These units were all 8.5 feet wide by whatever length that they were produced. These were air operated units, which means they have a compressor on board that would do the angle changes, would allow it to pull on the road straight forward and then change positions on the axle when you went to put it in reverse. So at that time, everything was all fabricated. Anything that you wanted to add would be all weld on. So everything had to be welded on if you wanted to add an additional jack or if you wanted to add toolboxes or anything like that. We bought this in 2018, like I said, and we rebranded to the Freedom Hauler. January 2019 release. These are now all 7 feet wide by whatever length. We introduced on the front of this bronze bushings that we utilize in here for your hinge points. What we did is we went to an integrated locking system. So the tongue just stores on board like that. That's as simple as it is. When you do pull that tongue back out to pull it as a trailer, it locks the axle. We did start going to different jack systems where you would weld on the lugs depending on what the customer wanted. And then we went to our 3rd generation in 2020, which is now our standard and has been since that point in time. So now everything has become bolt-on accessories. If you want side rails or you want an 8.5 foot wide deck like the old ones, then you can have the option of the accessories that fold down and make this 8.5 foot wide if you need that for your application. Everything is all bolt-on components so that whenever you order your unit, we just have a plug-and-play system. If you want to add any components, they're bolt-on, including Class 3 receiver hitch if you're going to pull a vehicle behind this. When we went to this 3rd generation, we went to an all-electric system. And we went away from the compressor. This has been our final stage. We just took it a little bit farther, so now we have a simple operating system, very reliable. That's kind of it for a little bit of history on how and what we've done and how we produce the Freedom Hauler.